Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl Ariel, and I am here finally going ahead and posting up a video. I know it took me a little bit of time to get on this side of my channel, but y'all gonna have to bear with me. I have been seeing y'all running up my not Instagram, my YouTube short about with me getting braces for the first time. And I really didn't get the chance to like talk about my level of me finally getting braces and with all that good jazz. So a little bit of history about with me. My name is Ariel Farley. I am originally I was born in Brooklyn, raised in Newburgh, New York, born and raised out in New York. And now I'm currently within the DMV. And for the longest time, I'd say it is like I knew it is that like your girl needed braces. I'd say even from when it is I had my adult teeth growing in, I used to have some really big teeth. Looking back at it, like the teeth from my little size head was just so much, and I knew that I needed braces at some point in time. But my parents was very big on the fact of, oh well, if you want to get braces, then you need to get your own job and get it on your own accord. Mind you, I'm 32 now. I'm 32 now, and I'm finally wearing some damn braces. Ain't that something? But I knew that I wanted to get braces, and I figured why might as well go ahead and start that. So once it is I moved to the DMV, started working, getting my own place and everything. Well, I already had my own place since I was 21, but I started out with this whole journey of with braces. I started out with Direct Smile Club. Smile Direct Club is a scam. I got sold on Smile Direct Club solely because of the fact it is that like it was cheaper. And I think I seen it like on Instagram or something. I can't remember which app it is that I seen it on. So I was looking up facilities, seeing where it is I could able to go to a consultation and all that. I'm like, all right, cool. How bad can it be? Went to the consultation, they do a digital imprinting of your teeth, and they kind of assess it as if you could able to get the aligners and everything like that. And I'm not gonna lie with you, I think altogether my bill probably had to be about like 2,200 or 2,500 compared to what compared to what my braces is now. Like I'll get into the whole pricing of all that in a second. So they send me all these stuff of like mold impressions, like this clay. It was a purple clay at home for you to go ahead and to get the bite alignment of your teeth. They send it out to a lab. And the reason why it is that I say that Smile Direct Club is such a scam is because they do not have the orthodontist in the middle of that. They bypass the orthodontist altogether. Now, mind you, an orthodontist and a dentist is completely different, which you should not go to a dentist to get braces. You should go to an orthodontist, somebody that actually went to school and specialized in that for years on end versus a dentist. However, I bypassed the entire orthodontist altogether with Smile Direct Club. Smile Direct Club, by any of those other things it is that they're trying to sell you on getting your teeth aligned without going to an actual orthodontist is just a scam. I'm sorry. I have to say it for what it is. And I fell for it. Back in 2020, I went ahead, I got my impressions and I got my aligners. Now, looking back at my whole treatment plan, it literally says my teeth would have been straight within 4 months. Now looking at this with getting braces now, I see it is like braces have literally three stages from what it is I've done my research on. Straightening and aligning the teeth. The second one is fixing your bite, and the third one is finishing up details and everything like that. Hopefully, it is that I'm getting all those three correct. So it would make sense to go ahead and be like, okay, maybe in the next 6 months, my teeth will be a lot straighter. So I go ahead and I get this done. Now, each aligners, it would tell you it is wear up to like a week or 2 weeks, depending on, and I would do that. Some of the aligners wouldn't necessarily fit at the bottom. There would be like a little bit of a spacer between it. But I'm not gonna lie with you, that level of how bad those aligners hurt was crazy. And what made this even worse for me is that there was a this never happened to me, but there was a level of people talking about their teeth was falling out from using Smile Direct Club. And I'm like, huh? I've never experienced this, but after a while, when I started looking at like what my teeth was going to be, my final result from using Smile Direct Club would have been my teeth would have had an open bite. Now, I see right now, it I have overcrowding within my teeth, but I wholeheartedly would have had an open space. I'm gonna put all these pictures in here so it is y'all see what it is I'm talking about. I would have had an open space in here, which would have meant that is I would have had to go to a damn orthodontist anyway to get braces to fix the bites and fix the alignment, all of the other stuff. So I stopped using it, and I was like, I'm not happy with the results of what it is I'm seeing from Smile Direct Club. Come to find out, come to find out, Smile Direct Club itself is now bankrupt. And what's even worse, the audacity of this damn company to sit there and say it is like, hey, listen, sorry, if you was waiting on your aligners to come in, newsflash for you, they're not coming in. And what's even worse is that they wanted us, the people it is that the customers, to still pay for them while it is that they are bankrupt. How am I supposed to put down my money monthly into an established a business it is that's not even a business anymore? Are you high? So now here we are in 2024 now, but back in 2023, and being a content creator, being in front of the camera, I went to a convention that's called DreamCon for my third time going to DreamCon. Now that it is I'm a content creator, and now people have come up to me asking me about getting pictures like, oh hey, look, I love your content, this and this. I couldn't help but to stare at my teeth. I just couldn't stop staring at my front teeth, especially like my front two teeth at the top. It's usually it's shaped like this, like it's like a V. So I really just couldn't get past the level of just like, I cannot do this. I cannot keep looking at this. So I said, all right, maybe it's about that time it is that I go ahead and start looking into some damn braces. And that's what I started doing. But I had a couple events it is that I went to. So I went to Berlin's ball, shout outs to him back in December. And leading up to this in November, I said, okay, I'm not gonna lie with you guys. I started looking into doing plastic surgery. So I went to a plastic surgeon about getting jaw surgery originally. And as a side profile, my jaw is like, some people are probably going to be like, Ari, there's nothing wrong with you. But my jaw is pretty thick. So I said, okay, let me go to um, Dr. Chang, which is out here within Maryland, and let me ask about with this. So went to the consultation, and I was just like, hey, I was looking into this. Maybe it is that we should see like what I could able to do with this. I'm not happy with it. Like, I was happy. I was not happy with a couple things within my body, but I'm not going to go into those. Those will be its own separate entity video. So I wanted to consider about jaw surgery. This damn surgery is 15, maybe $16,000 as it is. So I thought I knew it was kind of expensive, but I didn't know it was that damn expensive. So the surgeon was literally looking at me and it was just like, hey, I'm not gonna lie with you. You do need braces. So I don't know if you went to a dentist or if you've been to an orthodontist, but I would go ahead and get a second opinion. Most time it is when they do jaw surgery, they would prefer you to have braces in already. So when the surgery happens, not only does your teeth is getting straightened, but you're also fixing the jaw at the same time. And now your jaw gets wired shut for um 6 to 8 weeks. So you're gonna be on a liquid diet, all of that stuff. Like it's pretty traumatic of how jaw surgery actually is. So it was like, hey, listen, go to an orthodontist and get some x-rays and actually really look at what your teeth looks like. I said, all right, cool, no big deal. Went to Berlin's ball in December. I ended up getting the stomach bug. So then we started getting into 2024. I said, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and let's get this thing going because I'm not doing another DreamCon where it is I'm just gonna have some messed up teeth. And I keep looking at this and some now being on the content creation side, um, I deal with a lot of comments and I deal with a lot of the people it is that can be very mean within the things it is that they say. And of course, now going viral with some videos it is that I've had, my teeth has been the topic of discussion, which I've had to delete. And it never makes me feel good. Whereas somebody it is that, like, mind you, I know what my imperfections are. I know what it is I'm insecure about. It is a completely different story when it is somebody you don't know points out your imperfections. Like, obviously, it is like, I know that it isn't an issue. So I went ahead and I went to my orthodontist that's out here, which is a Labby Orthodontist that is out in Greenbelt. Um, and we decided that it is, we took some x-rays, we did some side profiles. Nothing humbled me more than seeing your your teeth and just seeing your jaw, all of that stuff throughout x-ray vision. I looked at that and I'm just like, oh wow. The orthodontist, he was looking at my teeth and he's just saying like a whole bunch of different numbers and what needs to be done and everything like that. So then things had to be furthermore explained to me in layman's terms. Your top teeth is supposed to slightly cover your bottom teeth, slightly. If it's anything over like this, like, yeah, that's a bad overbite. But it's supposed to slightly be that. Now with my teeth is not only with overcrowding, my teeth is completely like pushed out. So now that has changed the structure of my jaw and my face where it is pushed out more. So I realized this, and this is what my orthodontist had told me. It's like, listen, I'm not gonna lie with you. It's not that you have a bad um bite or anything like that. You actually don't have an overbite or underbite. You just have overcrowding. So I would have to be wearing braces for 27 months, and I would have to get my premolars removed, all four of my premolars removed, and I still have my bottom wisdom teeth. So because of the bottom row, and with that already by itself, most likely it is I'm gonna have to get that pulled too. So it's either I could do the IPR, which is and I used to remember the name of like the whole abbreviation, but I'll put that underneath here of what that term is. And what they do is that they slightly shave down the tooth so it makes more room for the teeth to come together if you have an overcrowding issue. But because of the fact it is that my mouth is pushed out, the only way to fix that bite is removing those teeth so it can go back in. I have my concerns about with it, and I was like, you know what? I think it might be time that I actually do this. So we're going over everything, and we're going over pricing, all that. The assistant, shout outs to her. She was, I think her name was Muriel. She was such a solid person that guided me through everything it is that I needed to. So for the next 27 months, I have to wear braces. The cost of everything included with like the retainer, the aftercare, all of that stuff is about like 7,500. It came in three quadrants, which is like the gold pack, the silver pack, and the platinum pack. I chose the silver pack because I didn't want to spend additional money just in case it is I break a retainer in the future. So yeah, I think I kind of went over everything. I went over the cost. I went over the reason to why. I went over um, my first experiences with braces. And I'm gonna do a whole video, a whole vlog on how my first week was. And that was just not fun at all. Just experiencing that of getting sores, mouth cuts, and everything. So I will be doing updates with them while it is I'm within my phase. My next appointment isn't until May 2nd. And they told me it is that they don't want the premolars removed until 6 months has passed for me wearing braces. So that will happen in September, where I'm most likely going to be in the phase two. So as of now, we're going to see how my teeth is throughout the progress of this. I will be dropping videos. I will be making sure this, I'll be posting up more videos. So I appreciate you guys so much. If you reached out to the end of this, like, God bless you, and I will catch you guys. I will catch you guys in the next video.